do this. And we are live. And I got to stop looking at the YouTube feed because there's a delay there. Bonjour, bonsoir à tous. Good evening, all. Has it not been a while since we got together? So many things happened over the year. Very close to us and afar from us, obviously. It's been a while, so I'm getting a little bit rusty on my OBS. I'll grant you guys. Today I just wanted to, being the 30th of December, I figured it would be nice if we did I guess you could say a clôture de l'année to close the year off. I know I haven't been very, what's the word I'm looking for? Active, evidently, on our Facebook groups. But that will change in the coming year. I've arranged things in my work schedule so that I have more family time, more time to do my own projects. So we'll be broadcasting much more frequently and more than we have in the last year. Welcome, Uncle Bob. I see Marc Alary's there. I see Luc Olivier. Bienvenue. Here we are at the end of the year. And I thought that it would be fantastic if we all did a little wrap-up of the year. We'll have a look at our Facebook group and photos that have been presented over the last year. We'll go over them. Also, there's a few websites. There's evidently a lot of new things that have been going on in the photography world, including sorry, I'm stuttering now, but gear, software, internet. A lot of changes have been happening on the internet. On voit tout le monde qui sont sur le chat. Bienvenue. You guys have anything to add to it? At the last minute, there's got to. I chose to come back to doing my lives this way, even though we will regularly be doing live streaming through Zoom, where we'll be doing roundtables, des tables rondes, where we'll have discussions. I'm hoping to do that at least once a month. And doing an extra episode like this, exactly geared towards our Facebook groups. I did have the idea of starting up a Facebook group during the year, but it didn't. I didn't start it up. It wasn't actually. It wasn't strong enough, but I hope that will change in the new year. So I decided to go back to the old way because it evidently. The video quality is better when I'm streaming through OBS straight to YouTube than it is from when I do Zoom to YouTube directly. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, maybe by using Zoom for the roundtable, streaming back through OBS into YouTube to see if I can get a better quality. In the meantime, if you guys have anything that you'd like to... Luc Olivier est en train de scanner ses pellicules pendant qu'il est en train d'écouter le live. So all of you guys out there, you can connect, go to the photography. Actually, I was trying to do that before, but I'm going to put a link real quick on the Facebook page, Andrew James Photography, so that you guys will be able to, anybody listening to the YouTube will be able to go directly to the I had it before, now I lost it. Where's the link? I need the link. That way you guys will be able to, who might be on Facebook, will be able to directly go to the link. Hold on just a sec. If I do back to there and I say go here, there, Where is my, should be this one. And I'm just going to quickly post to my Andrew James Photography so that anybody who'd like to join us from the page will be able to do that from the page. Bear with me a moment. Home. Here we go. And come on, where are my posts? They've changed so many things on Facebook in the last year. I can't find myself anymore. Hold on. Where are my groups? Groups. No, not groups. I want pages. Here we go. And bear with me a moment, people. Let me post. Come on. Your feed. Come on. And of course, it's not doing what I want it to do. What else is new? Okay, anyways. Anybody who would like to join in from outside of the Facebook group, just go straight to my YouTube channel. So that would be youtube.com/A G-E-N-T-I-L-E. And let's have a look. I'm going to switch now over to the capture of my, there we go. Here we are. Perfect. So let's see what we got over the last year as far as photos. I'm going to just check make sure that the zoom is still healthy. Its stream is still healthy. Fantastic. So if you guys have anything to add, si vous voulez ajouter n'importe quoi, by all means, please just send it through chat on the YouTube or on the Facebook. Facebook evidently will also, pop up here on my screen while we're looking at. So here we have this evidently. We've got tonight's live. You'll notice here we have Fabrizio from the photo clubs de Montréal Nord, Rivière-des-Prairies, and justement à Rivière-des-Prairies Argentique, which is our film photography group, which we started up. I believe this is the second year now going on, and we've had a lot of activity with that group. As a matter of fact, Luc Olivier is now the new president of the group, and he's organizing a lot of the excursions and suppers. We had a couple of episodes in December. Hi Mila, I see you on the chat there. Marc Alary. I thought I saw, is it possible? I thought I saw Marc Leboisière, I mean. Sorry for the mix-up on the pronunciation, Mark. But you'll notice that if you go back in the YouTube, on the YouTube channel, the last two episodes were roundtable episodes, which are really nice. Uncle Bob, mon oncle Bob, puis Mila had participated. Luc Olivier was on one of them also. And you can have a look. And I've also fixed the problem. Here we got, this was the first roundtable episode that I had done. It was a catch-up episode. And I have figured out now how to get away from this grid view. So the next ones will really be tagged on full screen. The person who talks will be activated. So we got a few shots over here that have been that have been shared with us by Mark, Fabrizio. Who else have we got in here? We're going to look at them directly in a moment. Here's my mom. That's my mom. egging us on. We've got Karin Dolce. We had some. This was Mark who had posted. I don't know if this was an event he did, or he followed, I should say, in Montreal. But you'll notice that, Marc Lavoisière captured a couple of shots there in October with the autumn colors. Beautiful shot here. Why don't we just go straight over to the photos? I got a link up here, and we'll have a look. So here we've got. We'll just do un survol en les photos qui ont été soumises durant l'année, comme vous voyez ici. Là, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait, c'est que I'm actually sharing the actual capture of my browser window, so that you guys actually get to see the full resolution, the proper resolution, I should say, not because my second screen is a 4K screen versus my main screen, which is only full HD. Fait qu'au moins ici, vous allez pouvoir vraiment voir les... puis même si il me semble que si... Non, c'est ça, je suis dans la photo. So, Mark, fantastic winter shot there from January. What was this one over here? We've got some kind... Oh, this was one of the... my
AJ Julie again, that's my photo excursion, photo voyage ici au Vieux-Port.
Actually, this. So you'll notice that I post a lot of my Instagram reels when I'm doing my excursions. Fait que c'est juste pour annoncer que les excursions se fait quand même. Après ça, we got Monsieur Beaupré, qui a une belle photo d'hiver au début de l'année. Fantastique. Très belle composition. Here we've got a beautiful shot here of, that looks like, is that the Brooklyn Bridge? I love the black and white. It's a beautiful shot. Fantastic shot there. Oh, this is in New York. That's right. This is in New York. Radio City. Nice little bit of street photography here from Monsieur Beaupré. Très belle image. Some long exposure night photography. Here in Montreal, as a matter of fact. This is our Five Roses. Les silos sont juste ici à côté. Mark with his proximity images of our nature. Oh my! This was yes, I remember this. This was last year, as a matter of fact. We did an excursion street photography, photo de rue, au Vieux-Port. Puis j'avais apporté avec moi mon grand 4x5. Et puis, j'étais avec... Marc était là, Fabrizio il était là. Il y avait 3 ou 4 autres personnes du club de... il me semble que c'était le club de Rivière-des-Prairies, ou peut-être Montréal-Nord, je ne me rappelle pas. Ou un mélange des deux. Mais ça a été une très belle... this is Fab with his phone. Here we got a phone photo. Monsieur Wernière. Very nice image in this the spring, the melting of the l'écluse à Montréal, au Vieux-Port. Différents traitements, different photography treatments, software treatments. We have another one here of Fabrizio. Beautiful black and white, nice contrasts. Very nice exposures. Beautiful shot here. Look at those shadows from the tree. The sun flare here up on the top. Again, it looked like his phone is his mobile. As a matter of fact, I've been doing a lot more stuff also with my own phone, as I've been giving classes on compositional photography with mobile phones. Evidently, they are part of our everyday life, and they're always on us. So I told myself, why not just, jump on it and see what can be done with them. I still haven't actually really tried out my own. I've got the new iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I still have a lot of work to do with that one to see how far we can push it. Here's a beautiful shot of a mésange, a chickadee, by Mark. We have another doctored photo from Fabrizio. Very nice image. Interesting treatment. We have another one here now with the underside of the same bridge. A little photography during Blue Hour. I believe that's in Mascouche, that church. I could be wrong. Downtown. As you can see, it would seem that Fabrizio was very active in his photography this year. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry. These are older images. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. Give me what is this? Get out of here. These are 2022 images. No, that's not what I want. I want to go back. Hold on. Get me out of this. I'm going to have to go this way to get it back. RDP, photography. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go back to recent media. See all. This is what we're looking for. I thought those images were very recent. I should say I'd seen them. We're going to start from here. We're going to go the other way. There we go. Actually, let me see. If I did it this way, do I still see who the photo is? No, I don't. Okay. So here was Fabrizio in February, and this, I believe, was a project that he had started up in film photography, argentique. He wanted to shoot one photo per month, and he had finished. This was from he had finished the project from 2022. I, on the other hand, I am gearing to participate in the, what is it called? It's called the Frugal Film Photography Project, which is basically shooting one roll of film per month, basically on the cheapest vintage camera that I have with the cheapest film that I can find, black and white or color. And I'm proposing, I still have to send it out to the group, but I'm proposing to use my, over here, where is it? I got it right here. My Minolta. I don't know, you can't see it because we're going to do this. So I'm going to shoot with my Minolta 7S. It's a viewfinder camera, 35 millimeter. The meter works on it, which is fantastic. And I'll be shooting Kentmere 400, 36 exposures. So 12 of these rolls, one roll per month. I'm hoping they'll accept my project, and I'll be able to participate with them. It's hosted by, if I'm not mistaken, the podcast group Embrace the Grain. So if anybody is interested, check out Embrace the Grain. And they have the Facebook group is called the Frugal Film Project. So it's something to if you look forward to it, if you're looking for, whoops, sorry, wrong one. If you're looking for projects to do over the next or over the new year. I'm also, whatchamacallit, there's a couple of other projects that I'm going to be doing this year. I've limited myself to 3. There's a beautiful cardinal in black and white at minus 45, as you can see. His a little bit puffed up for the winter. Mark, nice shot. I love the shot. Compositionally too, very good. Loving it. We've got Fabrizio with a beautiful night image of an hourglass. Beautiful shot here. Now I wonder, I believe this was done with his phone, because this looks like a 16 by 9, and I wonder what kind of software he's using to get the film frame. We got Mark here with Madame Lynn at minus 35 at the beginning of the year. Beautiful shots, guys. 42 days before the printemps, before the spring. Nice shot. We have another shot here from Mark. Photo finale de Lynn chez Al's. Oh, this must have been one of the there's a restaurant that we used to frequent, more so le Club de Photo de Rivière-des-Prairies et Montréal-Nord. It's called Al's Diner, pizza place. And for those of you who don't know, RDP Argentique exhibits there. I believe it's once every month or for 4 weeks at a time, and they rotate their exhibition images. Mark has been pretty busy over the year. Good for you, man. Very nice. I'm wondering if this was the Echo Museum. Or possibly même Parc Omega. Mark, if you're there, let us know. You keep forgetting to put any type of information about the shots you're doing there, man. Your photography has really is really excelled there, Mark, too, Bob, by the way. Is that you when you wake up in the morning? Or should I ask Lynn? There's a nice shot, too. The only thing that kind of with this shot, I would say, is that if you could have either changed your perspective a little bit more to bring him out. Oh, this is from Family Zoo, he says on the chat, on the YouTube chat, is to change your perspective and try to have shot this particular wolf. And I realized that he was just howling, which is what you wanted to get. But typically place yourself where you'll have more contrast between your main subject and your background, so that the subject is still more evident than, because right now it even with the blurred background, it's just not blurred enough that the wolf kind of pops out of that background. But still exposure wise, your snow is white. Your darks are dark. Fantastic shot nonetheless. We have another phone photo from Fabrizio. Beautiful shots here. I love detailed shots like this, where in black and white with all the texture. Proximity shots like this. I also do one of the excursions that I do avec Gosselin is actually it was started in Quebec City with my colleague Jean-François Landry, which if you get a chance, check out his Facebook feed, because for the last actually I think for the month of December he's been throwing out photography questions, just quiz questions on all aspects of photography, be it gear, be it technique, be it and then he waits for people to participate and comment and give out, throw out a few answers here and there, and then he puts up the answer at the end. Really something to really look at. Jean-François Landry from our Quebec store. He's my counterpart there, the trainer for Quebec City. Beautiful shots, guys. Everything here. We got Cacophonie. So here we have a little bit of ICM, otherwise known as in-camera motion, with Mark. So this in particular, for those who don't or don't know what he's done here, is basically he's used an exposure with a long shutter speed, and in the same time what he did was he turned the camera, or he moved the camera to get that motion behind. And it's much harder than you think it is, in the sense that, when Mark shot this image, he still had to make sure that the image represented what, a musical score, with the notes, that they still remained visually clear in the message that he was portraying here in this photo. Good job, Mark. Really, really nice stuff. Here we got there. This is Fabrizio and one of the other members of the RDP. I think it's Michel, and Luc Olivier could correct me if I'm wrong. One of the other members of the Montreal North and RDP club. I don't know what there was a story behind this whole thing. I'm not sure exactly what was the whole story. Here we go. Actually, these are Mark's images. Mark could put out in the comments exactly what was going on in this day, what you guys were doing. Nice shots of this dog. Really, seriously, I have to admit the dog must have been really nice, really calm. Okay, Mark, I need a little bit more than a oui. That doesn't, unless you're answering Uncle Bob there. Karine, fantastique. L'exposition, très bien réussie. Très bonne composition. La mise au point il est bien réussi ici. La mise au point il est faite sur la première chandelle. La profondeur de champ va chercher les pieds de Jésus-Christ. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Somebody's impression of Obi-Wan. Nice shots. Really nice, real nice shots, real nice portraits. I don't know if they were using, Mark could probably confirm, because we're never going to get Fab on this, but was it studio lighting, Mark, that was used here, or was it just natural lighting? Beautiful shots, guys. Downtown. I believe this is the Not the le Palais de Justice or the Palais de Congrès, I think. Oh, beautiful! Look at this reflections. That's something that I want to do too. Is I'm going to throw out not every month, but maybe I'm thinking maybe in March I'll launch a photo walk for those who are interested. Un marche de photo, de photographie. I just have to pick with a place where we'll do it. Mind you, lately I've been doing a lot of stuff here on the South Shore because evidently, now that Montreal has their own instructor and Laval has their instructor and they do their own excursions, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit more on the South Shore. But it would be nice for all of us to get together as a gang one morning, go out and do a photo walk, and then I don't know, maybe grab a bite afterwards or coffee afterwards, and we can all talk and get together. It works really well already with RDP Argentique, puis I've also that's something new that I also wanted to mention. There's a new photography group, mind you, more film based but digital are welcome also. It's called Bière et Caméra Montréal, which is a chapter here. Montreal is the French chapter of the organization, the international organization, where most of the major cities have these groups where they go out on photo walks, and they all go and shoot a roll of film together, and then they get together a couple of weeks later or a month later, and show each other all the photos that they had shot on that previous photo walk. You can find them on Instagram at Bière et Caméra _Montréal. And they all get together at it's the bar on Sherbrooke, derrière l'université UQAM. It's called Benelux. Great gang. I've followed a photo walk with them, and I've visited them a couple of times. I'm actually going to be doing a conference for them, a workshop more so on film development. So that should be interesting. Here we go, the sortie de Tamalou with the trees. I'm not sure which park that's at, but I'm pretty sure Mark was there. And Mark said that the Obi-Wan Kenobi was with studio lighting, but with the Allenby studio lights, which is fantastic. Corinne, fantastic image. Just the contrast, the white versus the black. Very, very nice. I love the composition. The fact that one line cuts the whole frame in half on the diagonal. Vraiment bien réussi. Puis l'exposition, I mean, I love black and white when it comes to metal parts. C'est vraiment, pour moi, c'est vraiment, ça m'impressionne comme photo. Ça me parle. Here we have a beautiful long exposure de Corinne. Très bien réussi. Ça serait bien de voir c'était quoi l'exposition, combien de temps que tu avais exposé ça. This was in the month of April. Fantastic shot. Beautiful shot. We got some more long exposures here. And notice, tu sais, à part d'avoir le mouvement de l'eau, c'est incroyable comment est-ce que le temps, on voit comment est-ce que ça rend les... On va mettre ça un peu plus gros. Tu sais, les roches deviennent tellement lisses, puis c'est vraiment le passage de l'eau par-dessus les roches qui fait que ça devient illustré comme ça. C'est vraiment... C'est quelque chose que j'adore avec la longue exposition, puis je t'avoue que moi, en photo de jour, je fais des très, très longues expositions. À la moyenne, c'est entre 5 et 12 et des fois 14 minutes. Très belle shot ici, sauf qu'il nous manque encore un peu de lumière sur sur les côtés de la chute. Mais quand même, c'est très très bien réussi en fonction de la longue exposition. Il n'y a rien qui est trop. Il n'y a pas de flou en voulant dire que l'appareil est bien stable sur son trépied. Beautiful shots, really. Look at see how the rock actually almost looks like poured glass, melted glass. Beautiful environmental portrait. This is Corinne also. Yeah, this is also Corinne. Vraiment bien réussi. Here we have a panoramic from Fabrizio with his treatment, his texture treatment. Very nice shot, guys. Downtown, l'ETS. This is actually behind the old, derrière l'ancien, pas l'observatoire, mais le, voyons, planetarium, the Dow Planetarium. This is just behind the Dow Planetarium on the corner. Mark, nice shot. Really good shot here. Really impressive shot. I like this. Okay, this was me. I don't know what. I received 200 follow. I reached 200 followers. Thank you for your continued support. Oh, there you go. I guess the group we have 200. We have 200 followers. Wow, fantastic, guys! Congratulations. An abstract photo from Fab here. This is time. It's called time. I don't know if it's because of the shape of these reflections here are. Oh, actually, you know what? It looks like the center part of an hourglass. Nice shot. Interesting shot. I love the reflections in the glass. Photo animalier, un peu de fire. Here's Mark. Here. This is Mark's humor. Good job, Mark. At least his eye is sharp, man. Congratulations. We got a nice little piece of nature here in Le Bois de Papineau. So apparently there was an exhibition on pinhole at, this would be, where was this? I believe this is Saint-Dominique, coin de Guizotte. I'm assuming this is in Rivière-des-Prairies. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing myself. I'm going to be taking out my own. I have a 4x5 pinhole box. I'm going to be trying to. I'm going to be doing that with direct print paper rather than film. C'est un papier qui fait un positif. Le papier, c'est le positif to begin with. Mais c'est un papier avec une exposition, pas une exposition, excusez, une sensibilité me semble, c'est 3 ISO. It's Ilford's direct positive paper, and it has a sensitivity of 3 ISO. So I'm eager to find out. If ever you've seen on Facebook or on Instagram, it's called the Insta Camera. This is the exact paper that they use. for that camera. It's an interesting system too because the Insta camera allows you to develop the image directly in the camera. So you shoot the image. I think not the regular exposures, but the average exposure is somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. And then suite après, you develop it in the camera. It's a really interesting system. I guess Mark finally found the Johnny on the spot on this excursion. Oh, beautiful shot here of water. Proximity, macro, proximity images. These are beautiful. Fantastic shots, guys. You guys really, since we started this in 2020, all you regulars out there who I've been following, guys, really, you've outdone yourselves. Oh, light trails. Fantastic light trails. Here we've got some nice night shots here with the laser in the background there. Beautiful shots, guys. Yeah, here we have Karine using a mirror. Elle a pris un miroir pour photographier les filles. Whoop. Did I go too fast? I went too fast. Sorry about that, guys. Karine avec un colibri. Très bien réussi. C'est juste que la mise au point est ici sur l'abreuvoir et pas nécessairement sur sur le... Ah, here we go. C'est ça que je cherchais. Ouais, tu vois. Mais quand même, puis ça se peut que ça soit juste l'effet que peut-être c'est ta vitesse qui était juste un tantinet trop lente. Puis qu'est-ce qu'on voit, c'est plutôt le mouvement de l'oiseau sur l'abreuvoir. Parce que quand même, la mise au point est quand même assez proche. Puis vu que la petite fleur ici, la bec de l'abreuvoir ici, il est net, ça se peut que ça soit juste l'effet que ta vitesse était juste un tantinet trop lente. Bel job, Karine. Ici, par contre, c'est la mise au point. La mise au point est plus à l'avant-plan que sur le... Oh non, excusez, pas à l'avant-plan, derrière la tête du serpent. Parce que si on la regarde ici, son œil, puis sa bouche, ils sont flous, mais le cou derrière, on voit très bien que la mise au point est plus juste en arrière. Ça se peut juste que quand vous l'avez déclenché, tu as juste attendu un petit peu trop longtemps pendant que lui s'avançait. Un beau merlin. Justement, la mise au point ici, il est plus sur le mangeoire que le... Je ne sais pas si... je ne sais pas si c'est un merle. Non, il est jaune celui-là. Ah, I don't know. Oh my God, ça c'est un Peregrine... voyons... Un Peregrine Falcon, si je me rappelle bien. Je ne sais pas si vous l'avez utilisé un flash ou si c'est juste un peu surexposé. Mais quand même, belle shot. Puis l'autre, en fonction de la composition, tu as un peu trop d'espace vide derrière la rapace que normalement, on essaie de suivre la direction que le sujet est en train de regarder pour mettre plus de espace vide, dans ce cas ici, sur le côté gauche du oiseau. Un papillon. Très bel papillon. Encore, il faut garder l'œil réellement sur la vitesse puis quelle focale que vous utilisez, parce qu'évidemment, plus que vous approchez ou plus que vous grossissez le sujet principal, ça va prendre plus de vitesse. Parce que c'est pas un manque de mise au point, ça c'est vraiment plus l'effet que le papillon, probablement, il vibrait ou il y avait un certain mouvement qui apportait cette flou de mouvement-là. Puis, un flou de mouvement, c'est facile à voir après que vous êtes habitué. C'est justement un flou de mouvement se présente plutôt comme genre en anglais, je parle plutôt, je l'explique en fonction d'un ghosting, un fantomage. Je sais, c'est pas un mot en français, mais le meilleur que je peux décrire, c'est un fantomage que ça fait. Tandis que, si ça aurait été un manque de mise au point, ça aurait été tout manqué. Tandis qu'ici, on voit qu'il y a certaines parties qui sont quand même assez figées. Puis on voit que le flou vient tu vois ici, on le voit très bien ici, dans ce coin ici. Ça fait comme un dédoublement de l'aile. Mark, beautiful shot and beautiful black and white. I'm loving it. This is in the old port. I recognize the benches and the lamp. We have a seagull here walking the catwalk. Good job, Mark. The sharpness on the eyes are fantastic. Only fab. I love the perspective. I love the plonge, la perspective du plongée, et puis comment est-ce qu'il a été chercher l'ombre du sujet dans la photo. Vraiment, vraiment intéressant. Mark, is this again your family zoo, or is this the l'écomusée? I forget. Monsieur Lavoisière, here we go. We get a beautiful shot of the motorcycles. I believe this was an event this September, or this past September. Beautiful shots. And notice here, even with the flash, Mark has such good control, or great control of the flash, where he didn't blow out his background, or I should say, the background isn't underexposed. He really balanced the light surrounding the bike with the flash he used on the bike. Really, really, and even in the last shot too, you can see a little bit of the quality of the flash in the decal over here, and here. But you'll notice that a lot of times when we pull out pull out the flash, what happens is we completely lose the background, and it all has to do with the way that we trigger the flash. Evidently, in the last 10-15 years, the flashes have gotten so much. We've gotten so much more control out of them. We can actually tell the camera when to trigger the flash, either in the beginning or in the end of the exposure, and also prioritize time so that we can capture that ambient light around the subject. Here we have a beautiful shot of a wood bridge. Again, this is Fabrizio. Beautiful shot here. We know who this is. Or at least some of us know who this is. Mark, did you actually ride the train, or were you guys? Was this the museum in what's it called? The museum in Delson. Is it Delson? I think it's Delson. Karine had a question about her images that she had shot with flash. I wonder how the rest of the images turned out. Here we have Marc Lavoisière with his D810 70mm. Beautiful shot here. I love the exposure, the sky, the colors. As a matter of fact, I was lucky because I did an excursion in October. I was lucky enough with the j'avais fait la sortie de couleur automne. We did it in Granby au what's it called? It's a rescue for well, not a rescue. It's more of a sanctuary, a bird sanctuary. I can't remember the name. Le nom m'échappe pour l'instant, but we were there just a little bit too early because the whatchamacallit, the colors had just started turning on us. Beautiful night shot here. This is non, attends, ça c'est pas Beau Secours. Ça c'est Mascouche, je pense. Ici il y a de quoi? Non, c'est Lost, non. OK. Here we've got Mark's ducks giving us the moon. Beautiful shot, Mark. Now, here we have, this was an excursion that I did a couple of weeks ago with le Club de Rivière-des-Prairies and le Club de Mascouche and le groupe d'Argentique, Rivière-des-Prairies Argentique. Et justement, moi j'avais 2 ou 3 appareils argentiques. I had two film cameras, and I'm shooting right now. I'm shooting it with my that's my which one is that? That's my digital, my A7 III, justement, and we had a beautiful. I had a beautiful time, mind you. It rained, it poured. It was really, it was drizzling when we got there. Uncle Bob and my cousin Nicholas was there with us, and when we got out from having our coffee at Olympia, it was pouring, literally pouring rain. And this idea with the umbrella I got from one of the members of my les excursions que j'ai faites en, je pense, me semble, c'est une excursion photo de rue que j'avais faite en, ça a dû être en mois d'août ou en mois de septembre. On était au Petit Portugal. Same thing. And this couple who followed the excursion exactly had they did the exact same thing. Each of them had a small umbrella that they'd carry over their camera while they were shooting. And again, here we have Fab and Giselle. I wonder if he made this into a Christmas card for the year. But as you know, Merry Christmas, everybody. And here we are back to back to the beginning. So I just want to thank everybody, remercier tout le monde pour leur participation. As a matter of fact, I haven't posted them yet. I'm in the process of posting them. I'm going to pull up just that last excursion that you had seen. I'm going to switch this out to Let me go back to so that you see me now. There we go. Hey. And I'm going to get you, I want to show you. I still have to, and I'm also in the process of seeing how we can do some, I just want to check, am I good here? Wow, this is good. Actually, I'm surprised. OBS is not, I've had a good stream so far. Hang on, I'm looking, what am I, oh yeah, I need to find, hold on. Give me a second, people. If you have any questions or, yeah, Uncle Bob washed our cameras real good, didn't we? Oh yeah, hang on. So what you're gonna see very soon, because I'm finishing them up and I'm gonna be posting them on my Instagram. Hold on, it's coming up. Where is it? It is in my, yeah, is in there. I forgot to, oh, twit, I need to turn on this drive. There we go. It's coming up. I forgot to turn on my hard drive. Where is it? It is disk burns. Come on. Wakey, wakey. So let me know if, if you guys have any particular projects that you guys are going to be, doing later in the year. Here we go. So when we did that excursion, where did I put it? Social media. And yeah, it was on Instagram. RDP photo walk. Here we go. So I haven't finished the edited versions yet, but I will show you. What do I got here? I got 8 images that I shot. And you guys can let me know what you think in the chat, in the comments. Give it a second. That's way too big. Hold on. Way too big. Hold on. Voyons. What are you doing? My computer is giving me a rough time here. Hold on. Hey, what in... There we go. Okay, I want that. Give me a second. It's going to... I'm going to swap out me for... Let me see. Is it going to let me do this? I want to switch over to... Where is it? There we go. Give it a second. Come on, come on, come on. Why are you not working? Bear with me a moment. I need photos. Why is it not coming up? Really? Okay, bear with me a moment. Okay, that's good. Wow, OBS is truly not liking my photo app that I'm using to... Unless, is it because this... It's not like in the window. Hold on. Okay, bear with me a moment. I'm going to try a new scene. We're going to call this one Oh man, I hate when this happens. Add. Boy, oh boy, for some reason, the Windows photo, oh man, that kills me. Is there another way I could do this? Yes, there is. Hold on. I know what to do. Delete that. Do image. Actually, will this work? Okay. Add files. Bear with me. I'm going to try something new here. I know it's live and you're not seeing me. Well, that I can fix. No, I can't, because I'm in the window and I'm doing this live. Control V. Enter. All of these. Open. Okay. And what's the problem here? Oh no, that's it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to resize it so that it fits properly. Here we go. So these were images that I shot. I'm going to go to, I'll start it back at the beginning. There we go. So these were, so the image that you saw of me in that sepia image was exactly this image that I was shooting, the bicycle. A little nostalgia here. We have the St. Viator Bagel Shop. And you can see here the guys making the bagels. Here you have my cousin over here shooting through that window. You got Fabrizio in the background over there. And then over here was the corner. Thanks, T. This was standard, one of the coffee shops. St. Viator Bagel, if I'm not mistaken, is this building right over here. Yeah, here we were across the street. Somebody was waiting to be picked up. A display in a window case. So these were 8 shots that, of all the shots that I had photographed, these were the ones that impressed me the most. Fait que c'est ça que j'ai, justement, c'est ça que j'ai gardé, évidemment. Et puis, you don't have to keep all of this. I think I shot in all, I might have shot maybe 30 images. A lot of times, I'll be honest with you, since I've gone back to shooting film specifically, I've actually preferred cutting down the number of photos that I shoot, just because and Uncle Bob can confirm is that yes, that's right, Luco, you were just on the left of me when I shot the shot of my cousin and Fab in the background. But I become much more selective of what I shoot when I'm shooting digital now. As a matter of fact, one of the, I guess you could say, resolutions I've come to make over the last month, I've decided really to stop doing, at least for the next couple of years, to stop doing any contracts. So no more baptisms, no more confirmations, no more weddings. I really want to take the time to up my game of my own photography on the fine art side. And I really do want to do much more film photography. I'm in the process of actually straightening out the garage so that I'll be able to set up a dark room and really go back to the whole process of film photography. Luco and Mark and Milena and Uncle Bob can't wait for me to, aside from my own kids, they want to see what it's like to actually see the whole process of developing film photography from start to finish. They've already started shooting and developing their own negatives. Now they would like to know what it's like to actually work in a larger and to see the image. Really, it's magical. It's so magical to see the image after 30 seconds, a minute, actually start to come out of the paper. It's really, really interesting. As far as the last year, we've seen a lot of technical advances, evidently, specifically with our softwares that we're using. Just to say a few, Lightroom and Photoshop in the last couple of years, not the last couple of years, but the last two versions have incorporated artificial intelligence in some of the tools that they present to us when manipulating our digital photos. And one that I've been impressed with, actually, and I'm not much for artificial intelligence, but one that impresses me quite a bit is the new noise reduction filter in Lightroom and Photoshop called Denoise. Although it can be processor heavy, it's still very impressive what it can do. In the last year was a beautiful year. In October, we had for the first time since the pandemic, Gosselin, which I was really proud of. We brought back the Salon de la Photo, which is our big October event, which is usually around Halloween. And we had the weekend in Quebec City. We had the weekend here in Brossard, which was really nice because it's normally in Laval. And the turnout was really impressive, especially here on the South Shore in Montreal. Ça s'est très bien passé. J'étais fier de l'effet que, tu sais, nous, les formateurs de Gosselin, pratiquement tous nos conférences, all of our conferences and our workshops, on a éclaté nos salles. C'est-à-dire que c'était tellement chargé de gens qui voulaient nous suivre, nos discours, que c'était vraiment, it was one of the, I have to admit, it was one of the better salons, and I've done them. I mean, Jean-François's been there much longer than I have, but I mean, my first salon was in 2015. So from 2015 to 2019, and then this year, 2023, this one here, this was a very special one, being that it was also here on the South Shore in my home area, and my wife and my kids and my mom were able to be there. It was really an impressive weekend. What else? What else is there we can talk about? Cameras. I mean, the Z8, the Z9, the Sony A9 Mark III. Now with the global shutter, which is basically all of the 24 megapixels in the shutter itself, all activate exactly at the same moment. So they've actually been able. Nikon was the first to remove the mechanical shutter. What they did was they increased the speed of the scan on the first shutter, which is the sensor. But Sony this year has in the last, I think it was the last 2 months, they actually designed a. I see you, Luco. I haven't forgotten. But Sony, the A9 Mark III is a global shutter where all of the pixels fire, all the 24 million pixels fire all at the same time. I still haven't had a chance to use it. I'll be honest with you, I haven't used it yet. I am eager to try it to see exactly, what. But it's closer to what we had in film photography, in that the film gets exposed, even though it's a mechanical shutter that moves up and down or side to side. All of the film gets exposed at the same time. Yes, Luco, you're absolutely right. Harman, who is the manufacturer of Ilford film and paper, is one of the first film manufacturers, and they are, I must say, principally a black and white film manufacturer. They have, if I'm not mistaken, they have 9 production lines, and they shut one production line down to produce color film, C41 color film. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have 2 rolls. Uncle Bob's got 2 rolls. I don't know if he's used it yet. But in the new year, I will be shooting my 2 rolls, probably come maybe January, February, to try them out and see. You can check them out. A lot of people, and Ilford, it's their 4th run, and it's not even a technically a production film. It's a limited edition. And and literally they produced it in alpha test. Luco has, he just mentioned here in the chat that he has 3 rolls that he still hasn't used yet. But we'll catch up. We'll all catch up. And I'm just so eager to find out what it's gonna produce. They've even gone as far as to, through the first 3 runs, apparently they've, through the scanning and all that stuff there, apparently we can go to the Ilford site, or I should say the Harman site, and retrieve the recipes, the scanning recipes. Even the photo labs, they have not so much for the, I think the Fuji Frontier processing machines scan them pretty much straight out of the box. But apparently for the Nuritsus, they had to create their own recipes, so that, because for some reason the Nuritsus don't necessarily render the colors properly for the final scanning. But they do have tweaks that you can do for the Epson scanners, flatbed scanners, and so on and so forth. So that'll be interesting to see what comes of that. It's nice to see that film photography never left us. Ça n'a jamais disparu. It just stayed on the back burners, and really the die-hard film photographers have kept it going. Thankfully, with the younger generation who are curious to know. And it's really nice, because I really want to throw a shout out to Bière et Camera Montréal. Actually, let me see if I can get their Instagram feed here. Bière et Camera Montréal, really, because They're a great gang. Let me see. I'm going to where is it? Come on. Wake up. Bière et caméra. Here we go. It was the first one on my list. Give it a second. Here we go. I'm going to switch these guys over. Wait a minute. Give me... no, not that one. Yeah, wait a minute. It is that one. Why can you not see? Hold on. I do this, and I do that. Are you serious? Really? Oh, okay. So let me do it this way then. Oh, I know why I didn't. Okay, so Insta. No, well, let's do it this way. Bière et caméra. Actually, hold on. No, I know what to do. Underscore MTL. It should come straight up onto their... well, hold on. Let me get it in my other screen real quick. I probably spelt it wrong. But these guys are really great. They're probably somewhere, I'd say, between their 20s and maybe their 30s. No, they're maybe 40s also. I think I was the oldest when I was there. But yeah, here we go. Come on. Now my computer decides to lag. Okay, c'est ça. C'est... Oh, wait a minute. With an S. Oh, it's... Okay, c'est point. C'est bière et bière with an S. Caméra with an S. And it's point. Montréal. That's the one. Actually, Leco is part of the group too. Come on. It's not... anyways, have a look at... Okay, stop this first. Okay, there we go. S period. Wait, that's one of them. Hold on. Search. That's the one I want. That's one of the members. One of their... yeah, these were... This was... Actually, this was... I think that was one of the visits I had. Here we go. So here we have... So we have Alex. I can't remember this gentleman's name here, but I was showing them my Leica 3F. Let's go the other way. No, it's not. Oh, that's why. This was one of the photo walks on December 9th. This one I missed. I think I was giving an excursion that day. But this is the bière... excusez, c'est le Benelux, justement sur Sherbrooke, derrière l'université UQAM, on Sherbrooke Street. It's a fantastic gang over here. Really. This was one of their meetups. This was there. This is my 4x5 is here. There was a Fuji. This I think was Alex's Fuji 6x9. There was a whole load of cameras. It was really, really, really nice. This was the photo walk. I was present towards the end. I think I missed Leco that day. This was the photo walk, 4th of November. That's the one at 1:00. So, anyways, for those of you who are in Montreal, it's a fantastic group. They're very friendly, and I mean it's not we have a beer, grab maybe a lunch together. We chit chat about our the different films that we're using and the cameras we're using. It's really a nice. This is the results of one of the shots. Instagram wise, there's always so if you check out over here, embrace the grain. Embrace. Actually, if I just say grain, Sherry here, Embrace the Grain, is a photography podcast. It's a Canadian podcast, as a matter of fact. We'll get back to them in a minute. This is Sherry Christensen, and I cannot remember his name. But this is another great Instagram feed to follow if you like. Another one, you've got Negative Positives. Let me think now. Negatives Positives podcast, which is also he's, I believe, the host. There it is, Negative Positives. I just lost it. That's good. Negative Positives. Mike Gutterman. This is actually one of how I met, or I should say I met up with, let me see, do they have any tagged images here? Mike Gutterman, Andre Dominguez, and Cooks. I believe it's Mike Kukabuke. I believe that's his name. But these are some images here, not necessarily from followers of Negative Positives. Another one who I simply adore is Jess Hobbs. As a matter of fact, she's from the Eastern Townships, and she actually exhibited her work, 12 pieces of her work. Jess Hobbs, where are you? Jess Hobbs photo. Jess and Jody, her husband, fantastic people. She does a lot of nature stuff in medium and large format, 35 millimeter also. She has her own YouTube channel. Really something interesting to listen to and to watch. She's also hosts on, I believe she's host on Classic Camera Revival, which is a podcast out of Hamilton, Ontario. I was on 2 episodes, which I was kind of, a little freaky about. Was on 2 episodes of Camerosity, which is a podcast from the States. I believe I don't know. I can't remember where it is, but anyways, I was on 2 of their episodes on vintage cameras, point and shoot, episodes 60 and 61, I believe, because 62 just passed. And I hope to make it to 63, which is going to be in 2 weeks. For those of you who are interested, I am in the process of setting up a Discord server. For those who know what Discord is. See, love you too. Have a good evening. We're almost done here too. Happy New Year. I'll be calling you tomorrow. But I'm in the process of setting up a Discord server to try to make a more, not a closed community, but to make a more what's the word I'm looking for? Not stitched, but a closer knit community with the Facebook groups and with the YouTube Live and with the podcast, for which I'm trying to slowly get off the ground. But definitely, these are Camerosity. Film photography project is another one. Film photography project. Mike Rossi and all of his gang. As a matter, and I wish all of you guys a happy New Year. I might not have been able to send out all of Christmas wishes to everybody out there. By the way, that's your Ilford, or I should say, the Harmon Phoenix film. I think Mike Rossi had just exposed one of the films and developed it, so he did a episode on that. And here's the results, or some results, I should say, from his scans. Let me see. Is there anything? These guys are. These guys too. They say that they're not, expert, but they are really knowledgeable in everything that they and Film Photography Project. What they they produce their own films also, and they also respool their own films. But they do film. They do movie film as much as still photography film too. So, Cinestill, I'm very, 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 and we started carrying Cinestill at the store in the last, these are films that they've, they always run these really old commercials from the 50s. Here's a beautiful, using a vintage movie camera, Super 8. Really something interesting to try out. I'm in the process of actually, I found this gentleman who is in Lost Light. Where are you? Lost Light. Where are you? Art, this guy here. From Slovenia. I've actually stocked up because I've been wanting to do, for the longest time, I've been wanting to do collodion, which is photography on glass plate. And this gentleman, I'm so sorry, I never remember how to pronounce his name. But this gentleman right here, he's the one who he makes ambro type, which are glass plates, and this is the holder for it. You put 4x5 glass plates in here, and I can use this to expose on my 4x5 Nagaoka. So I've stocked up on his glass plates because I really want to start doing some really interesting stuff in the new year on that. Just to show you, this is the quality of the glass plate. And typically, when we talk about collodion or we talk about ambro type, or even tin type, you're basically his is rated at 2 ISO emulsion on 2mm glass plate, and I can't wait to get started on this project. This is something that I really am looking forward to. This was shot behind the camera on and here you have his subjects, and this is exactly developing that glass plate, what it looks like. It's black and white, and once it's developed, so this is the whole process. I will actually be broadcasting all of the steps in my journey in ambro type. So I can't wait. So as a matter of fact, either tomorrow or Whenever I get a chance, I'm going to be locking myself up in the dark in the bathroom, and I'll be loading my first 2 plates in my holder here. The beautiful thing is that most of this can be done under a safe light, a red light, so I can't wait to get that started. And I mean, the quality, at 2 ISO, at 1 ISO, at 3 ISO, the grain, there's no grain. The grain is imperceivable. It's 100th, 200th, 300th of a micron. No digital sensor can attain that type of quality of detail. Anyways, all this to say, and here, this is just here. Actually, sorry, let me show you here. He's actually in the process of coding. And you can check him out, Lost Light, if you want to see. He has YouTube videos that he's done, really, 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 to show you. He's actually covering the glass plate with the emulsion, which is the white coating that you see here. It's really, really impressive. I can't wait to get started on it. So I have a lot of new ideas for episodes. If you're looking to, I'll put in the chat what where's my, is it going to let me? I don't know if it's going to let me open it up while I have OBS running. But I will post it on my Andrew James Photography, and I'll post it in the dans le groupe de Facebook. Pour ceux qui veulent s'abonner au serveur Discord que je viens de partir. I'm still new to it. I'll be honest with you. I'm still new to it. So I'm going to be working on figuring it all out with the help from Luco, because he's used it before. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a fantastic year of photography for me. It's been a rough 2023. Some of you know I just popped into my head. Obviously, we're 120 members. Fantastic, guys. I'm so happy that we've gotten to, grow the way that we have. Je suis tellement content de vous accueillir dans le groupe. If you have new members who want to, be part of it, I have not yet. The group still principally is private, mostly because of the photos. The beauty of Discord also is that it'll be more of a select community, but there's so much more stuff that we can do with the Discord. We can do video conferencing, we can text. It's really, really, really it's a huge tool for us if things work out the way that I expect it to. I'm hoping. But anyways, I want to take a moment, and I want to wish you all a happy new year, even though we're a couple of days in advance. I just want to make sure that I get it out there, that everybody, and I wish you all the best. I wish you health and happiness and love and all that good stuff. Money is one thing, but it's, health is the most important. For those of you who don't know, I lost my dad this year. It's been a very rough year. Uncle Bob, he also has had a rough year too. But listen, let's have let's try to have as good a year as we can. I'm just looking right now. For some reason, the YouTube is not. Let me just refresh. It's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, so that's okay. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I wish you all a happy new year and bonne année à tout le monde. Buon anno a tutti. I'm hoping that we maybe those who are local here to the area, we'll be able to get together and, physically and maybe have a coffee together or something like that. In the meantime, I wish you all, again, a beautiful, happy, healthy 2024 to come. And we'll see you all in the new year. See, I'll see you even sooner. Melina, Luco, Mark, thanks for spending the time with me. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. You guys, take care. Buenos Aires. And have a wonderful new year, guys. We'll see you all soon. I'll be posting up the next round table, which should be happening in a couple of weeks. But we're gonna prepare it really properly, and those of you who you'll be able to connect through Zoom. So, guys, have a wonderful day, evening, and we'll see you all soon. Ciao, guys. No, sorry. I gotta do it this way.